Arguably one of the most interesting stories about any golfer out there, the story of Sergio Garcia will leave anyone inspired. His success story is not entirely complete without mentioning he began using a broom to learn how to swing, only to establish himself as one of the greatest Spanish golfers ever. So how did he go from a relatively obscure life to winning the 2017 Masters? And is there a possibility that he'll be leaving the PGA Tour? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get notifications on new video drops. Born on the 9th of January, 1980 to Spanish parents Consuelo Garcia and Victor Garcia, Sergio Garcia was raised in his hometown Borriol, Spain. His father, Victor Garcia, also played golf as a professional and was his first coach when he started showing interest in the game at only 3 years old. Before his 3rd birthday, he had already started imitating his father, using a broom or dust stick to play. Sergio had siblings, a brother and sister who were interested in playing golf too, but this Spanish golfer turned out to be the most passionate among them. He'd walk the Mediterranean Golf Club with his father and take shots that were unbelievable for his young. When he was not playing golf, he'd be with friends in Borriol playing football or tennis. By the time he was 9, he was given his first complete set of clubs. He subsequently went on to take the Spanish Under-12 title. Before his 12th birthday in 1992, he'd already fired his first sub-70 round. It coincided with the period in which he won the Mediterranean Club Championship. Not surprising that he got the nickname El Niño, which means a youngster. Sergio, at the time, never hid the fact that he idolized the legendary Spanish golf hero Seve Ballesteros, who had won the British Open on 3 occasions and also won the Masters 2 times. Sergio soon experienced his most iconic childhood moment when he had the privilege to play with Seve Ballesteros in 1994. Anyone would go crazy at the thought of meeting one of their major role models. He went on to become the youngest known champion of the European Amateur Championship. With numerous successes and accolades to his name, he went on to make several appearances on the European Tour. 1997 would go on to be a year El Niño recorded arguably his most notable accomplishment in his teenage career, as he went on to clinch the Catalan Open Championship and the R&A's Boys Amateur Championship. In 1998, he became the champion of the British Amateur Championship and prepared to turn pro. Sergio began his professional career strong. He was bestowed the Rookie of the Year for winning on the European Tour. In 1999, he rose to fame when he finished second in a duel with Tiger Woods in the final rounds of the PGA Championship, a contest in which he came up short by only a single stroke. Despite Sergio's phenomenal achievements, many observers believe that he didn't live up to the hype that followed the PGA Championship duel with Tiger Woods. His lack of a major championship win was thought to be a blow to his career. Despite recording top 10 finishes in major tournaments and finishing runner-up at the 1999 PGA Championship, he was still without an honor in the majors. His inability to clinch any major title for himself took a toll on him and affected his performance at some point. During interviews, he would sound rather pessimistic about his performance and abilities, then speak about his willingness to break his jinx of lack of a major. In 2007, during the British Open, Sergio started strongly by emerging victorious in the first 3 rounds. Unfortunately, after missing several putts, he ended up losing the title to Ireland's Padraig Harrington. At the 2014 British Open, Sergio came second to Rory McIlroy and admitted afterwards that he was willing to accept his second place in good faith. He remarked later on that he gave his best after all, but only came short to a more phenomenal opponent in McIlroy. However, luck soon caught up with Sergio in 2017 when he finally won his first ever major championship after 74 attempts. He had led the Masters tournament by the end of the 3rd round, only to end up missing a putt of just about 5 feet that would have made him the outright winner of the championship. He ended up engaging in a sudden death playoff with Justin Rose. He was able to drain a birdie putt off 12 foot on the first playoff hole to finally clinch his first major championship. Sergio represented the European team between 1999 and 2016 in the Ryder Cup, a tournament that's been played between the professional golfers of the United States and that of Europe. At 19 years, 8 months, and a little less than 15 days, Sergio became the youngest golfer ever to compete in the Ryder Cup in 1999, a Guinness World Record record till date. With the total points tally of 25.5, Sergio Garcia beat Ricky Fowler to become the all-time Ryder Cup record point holder in 2018. With a winning percentage of more than 62% at the Ryder Cup, this Spanish golfer is regarded as one of the greatest golfers to have participated in the Ryder Cup competition, a nod to his ridiculous ability to win at match play. Sergio was not without controversy. In 2013, he was embroiled in a public spat with Tiger Woods and joked that he fed Tiger Woods fried chicken. The statement was seen as racist, and Sergio subsequently apologized twice for being insensitive. In 2019, he was disqualified for deliberately destroying 5 greens in a temper tantrum on the European Tour Saudi Invitational event. In May 2022, Sergio sparked rumors about the possibility of joining the LIV Golf Invitational Series led by Saudi Arabia. The rumors began manifesting after his outburst that he only had to put up with the Wells Fargo Championship, which was part of the 2022 PGA Tour, for only a few more weeks. Several commentators had noted that his outburst was a result of the long period of time it took a Wells Fargo Championship rules official to find his ball. Meanwhile, we all know what the PGA Tour Commissioner, Jay Monahan, had to say about anyone thinking of joining the rival league. So if he's going to make that firm decision to join the Saudi Arabia Invitation Series, that means Sergio would have to kiss the PGA Tour goodbye forever. Is this a drastic move he's willing to take? Well, time will tell. For now, let's get back to his interesting love life. Sergio Garcia may boast of a successful career, but an equally successful relationship? Not quite. He began dating Martina Hingis, a tennis star, in 2001, and they both had what was thought to be a very strong relationship before a shocking split in 2002. He subsequently dated Morgan Norman, daughter of the legendary golfer and entrepreneur Greg Norman, in 2007. The relationship was a public one, and everyone adored the young couple, but in 2009, they both parted ways, and it led to a dip in form for Garcia, who went on to slip to 4th place in the world ranking. An unrelenting Sergio Garcia fell in love once again, this time with Katharina Bain, who was also a golfer and actress in 2013, and rumors even circulated that they were getting engaged. In fact, Katharina served as Sergio's caddy at the Thailand Championship, and the results couldn't have been better for him. However, they separated in 2015 with no clear idea on what led to this moment. Sergio went on to marry Angela Atkins, a golf reporter, in July 2017. He had his first child, a girl, in March 2018, and named her Azalea, a name that was given in honor of the flowers of the Augusta National Golf Club, where El Nino vowed to dedicate his all to winning a first ever major. In April 2020, he had his son, Enzo. However, golf is not all that Sergio is passionate about. When this amazing golfer isn't busy on a golf course, he's most likely playing poker. He loves fast sports cars and loves spending money on them. Sergio owns a Mercedes DTM race car and a BMW M3. He's a fan of Real Madrid Football Club in Spain, and he's, in fact, a club owner. He's reported to be the president of CF Borriol, a native club in his hometown that plays the Spanish 3rd Division League. This professional golfer and his family spend most of their time in America. They recently acquired a mansion in Austin, Texas, and are said to maintain their houses in Castellón in Spain, Orlando, Switzerland, and Florida. Sergio is touted as one of the most successful golfers in Europe and has spent most of his time in the top 10 world golfers ranking. Among his sponsors are BMW, Omega Watches, Adidas, and Superstroke. According to the rumor mills, a huge chunk of his net worth, which currently stands at $70 million, is from his deal with Adidas. So far, he earns as much as $9 million annually from career winnings and other gigs. Overall, Sergio boasts 36 professional trophies, including his only major, a Masters tournament win in 2017.